Hello everyone. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about the importance of the verbal ability part of the VARC section. So a lot of times we talk about RCs, right? हम लोग बात कर चुके हैं कि okay, you have to do daily reading, आपको critical reasoning questions अच्छे से solve करने हैं ताकि आपकी RC improve हो. Daily you have to take up 3 or 4 RCs, right? And I'm sure most of you have been focusing on RCs as well. You have to improve your vocabulary for that because RC makes up 16 questions. So of course, it's an important area. 4 RCs, 4 questions, lot of weightage. But there's another area in the VARC section, which is the verbal ability, section. And a lot of students just, they just consider that verbal ability matlab para jumbles. Okay, so it's pretty synonymous just with para jumbles, and they really don't know what are the different types of questions which come. And are there any rules, techniques, guidelines to it? What is the strategy behind it? And how exactly you should go about the preparation? So guys, verbal ability, which makes up 8 questions. Okay, this particular change came in the year 2017. 2017 में RC and VA, these were the only 2 areas which were left as a part of the CAT paper. For the VARC section. पहले आपको vocabulary के भी questions आते थे, grammar के भी questions आते थे. तो अब in the verbal ability part, it's not just para jumbles or it's not just para summary. There are totally 7 areas, okay, that we have to learn and we have to focus on. Actually, I can also say there's a hidden 8th, okay, which we can always expect to come back because it was a regular feature of the CAT examination earlier. पर अब ignore हो चुका है, कुछ साल से आया नहीं है, but it can come back and most of the students haven't even heard about it. FIJs. Okay, so we'll discuss all of these areas, exactly what goes into the verbal ability section and how exactly you have to prepare for it. Before that guys, let me tell you कि हमारा ऑल इंडिया मॉक टेस्ट होते हैं and आपको regularly उन ऑल इंडिया मॉक टेस्ट का पार्ट बनना है. Okay, this was the all India mock test जो 8th of June को conduct हो रहा है, but अगर ये video मतलब next week upload होता है तो anyway I want to tell all of you that you have to give AIMTs as and when they occur, क्योंकि in this you can win scholarships for our courses as well as get the real CAT experience. Okay, right, so let's get started guys. So these are the 8 important areas जो आते हैं in the verbal ability part or in the verbal ability section. See, now sentence placement is an area which was introduced in the year 2020-22. ठीक है, उससे पहले sentence placement question नहीं आता था, ये एक नया question type था which was introduced in 2020-22 और उसके बाद मतलब there were 2 questions per slot. Last year, that is in 2024, the change which came about was sentence placement का weightage increase हो गया to 3 questions per slot and this actually ended up replacing para jumble in a way. So उससे पहले para jumble was a regular feature. आप सब लोग बहुत prepare करते थे para jumble के लिए and it was one of those nightmares for some of the students because subsets नहीं बन रहे, opener नहीं मिल रहा है. So para jumbles guys, you can expect 2 to 3 questions from para jumbles or none at all if it follows the last year's pattern. Odd one out, again a regular feature. ठीक है, 2 to 3 questions from odd one out. Now para summary, essence of the text and author's position. This is basically the same topic with variations in the way in which the questions are framed. तो इससे भी आपको 2 to 3 questions आ सकते हैं. पैरा समरी में क्या होता है, क्वेश्चन और ऑप्शन थोड़े से ज्यादा लंबे होते हैं. द ऑप्शंस आर पैराग्राफ स्टाइल. एसेंस ऑफ द टेक्स्ट में द ऑप्शंस आर वेरी शॉर्ट, दे आर वेरी क्रिस्प, दे आर जस्ट वन लाइन ऑप्शंस व्हिच गिव्स यू द मेन सेंट्रल आइडिया और द मेन एसेंस ऑफ द टेक्स्ट. In the author's position, it's similar to essence of the text, but difference ये हो जाता है कि the passage is very opinionated. जो paragraph आपको मिलता है उसमें author का एक बहुत prominent opinion होता है. There's a reason why the author has written the paragraph. He has a point that he wants to make. He has a point that he wants to prove, and you have to select from the option which option gives us the author's point of view. Whether he's in favor of it, he's against it, he's recommending something, he is criticizing someone or something. तो author का exactly point of view या author का position क्या है. Okay, and then you have para completion, again on and off area, not seen in the last couple of years, but it can always come back. Omets में था पहले, it was a regular feature in the CAT examination, so we have to prepare for it. Para completion में there is a paragraph, one sentence of that paragraph is missing, you have to select which is the missing sentence. अब उसी का variation जो आया है वो आया है sentence placement. पैरा कंप्लीशन में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हम लोग मिसिंग स्टेटमेंट ढूंढते हैं. सेंटेंस प्लेसमेंट में आपको मिसिंग सेंटेंस दिया जाता है, यू हैव टू प्लेस इट इन द पैराग्राफ. सो फॉर इंस्टेंस यू विल हैव अ पैराग्राफ, ठीक है, एक पैराग्राफ दिया जाता है जिसमें से एक सेंटेंस निकाल के आपको सेपरेटली मेंशन किया जाता है. अब आपको ढूंढना है कि दिस सेंटेंस वेयर शुड इट बी प्लेस्ड. शुड इट कम इन द प्लेस ऑफ मिसिंग ब्लैंक 1, ब्लैंक्स दिए जाते हैं 4. शुड इट कम इन द प्लेस ऑफ मिसिंग ब्लैंक 2, शुड इट कम इन द प्लेस ऑफ मिसिंग ब्लैंक 3 और मिसिंग ब्लैंक 4. इसको प्लेस कहाँ पे करना है. ओके और एक और एरिया है FIJs, जिसके लिए भी हमको प्रिपेयर करना है. 1 or 2 क्लासेस इज सफिशिएंट. लिटिल बिट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस लाइक 20-25 क्वेश्चंस आप कर लोगे, इट इज सफिशिएंट, बिकॉज वी नेवर नो इफ दिस एरिया कैन कम बैक, राइट, बिकॉज ये गॉट बैक सेंटेंस प्लेसमेंट एंड पैरा कंप्लीशन का एक वो नया रूप है. तो FIJs is basically facts, inference and judgment. Okay, so when we have a class on this, I'll probably explain that to you more in detail. Now, in इस area के लिए आपको exactly prepare कैसे करना है? See, first, a lot of students think that there are no concepts. No, there are concepts. Okay, and a lot of you just go directly into practice without even going through the concepts. For example, all of these areas, there are 2 parameters that you have to look at: logic and language. Okay, logic and language. So there are a lot of language clues, like there are adjective clues, there are noun pronoun linkage clues, there are punctuation clues, right मतलब conjunctions को identify करने का clues. So you have to understand the language part of it plus the logic of it also. For example, para jumble में जो हमको subsets बनाने हैं, which statements to place together, a question will come before the answer, right, a problem will come before the solution, data will come before the inference. Odd one out में भी it's not like आप sentences पढ़ो decide कर लो odd one out. No, that does not happen. Okay, and a lot of students who went that way found it very difficult after 2017 क्योंकि बहुत tricky हो गया था. In fact, the 2017 paper के जो odd one out थे, they should be called as last one out, because in a way it was a hidden para jumble. You had to arrange all the sentences in the right order and then एक sentence जो बच गया, जो कहीं fit नहीं हुआ, जो independent सा लग रहा था, जो contradict कर रहा था, that was actually the odd one out. So it's not like you just look at it and it's obvious. अरे students क्या सोचते हैं, 4 sentence में let's say SBI mentioned है, एक sentence में SBI नहीं mentioned है, तो वो statement odd one out हो गया. If you're someone who's doing it this way, it is wrong and you're risking 2 or 3 questions का negative marking तो खैर क्योंकि टीटा में आता नहीं है, but like you're missing out on the marks. Right? Even para summary, essence of the text and author's position, you have to understand how to eliminate the answer choices. And FIJs में भी rules है guys as to what categorizes as a fact, what categorizes as an inference and what categorizes as a judgment. अब ये rules, ये techniques, ये practice आपको कहाँ से मिलेगी? Okay, so guys, you can watch my videos on the channel which are part of Scratch Batch. यहाँ पे I have given you concepts of, okay, what are the concepts of para jumble, what are the concepts of odd one out, what are the concepts of essence of the text, sentence placement के क्या concepts है, आप वो देख सकते हो. Also attend the batches क्योंकि guys इनके concepts काफ़ी detailed है. And what is more important is regular practice. तो उसके लिए I have come up with the series which is called as a most expected series, okay, for verbal ability question, जहाँ पे हम top 50 expected questions discuss करने वाले हैं और इसके आगे के parts भी आएंगे. So you will have to attend those lectures regularly because each question is a learning and it is very important for you to get the right level of questions, the right kind of questions, avoid repetition, try out new types of questions. So that's why this series the questions are very specially curated for you. So please make sure you're a part of this series. The series happens daily, Monday to Saturday at 5 PM. ठीक है, तो आप लोग रेगुलरली उसका पार्ट बनना. ओके एंड नाउ गाइस इसकी स्ट्रैटेजी की अगर बात करें, अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स फील दैट दे हैव टू स्टार्ट ऑफ विद द वर्बल एबिलिटी सेक्शन फर्स्ट. No, I would always suggest that you start with the RCs first. Okay, you don't want to do all the RCs first or spend let's say just 20-25 minutes only on RCs first. You can alternate it. आप थोड़ा सा RC कर सकते हो, थोड़ा सा verbal ability कर सकते हो, फिर वापस थोड़े से RCs पे जा सकते हो. But do not start first with the verbal ability section. That's my observation and suggestion to all of you. How do you prepare for this area? Of course, concepts, practice exercises, give a lot of mock tests, and at the same time, guys, make sure that when you're sitting down to practice, you at least solve 20 to 25 sets. Okay, it could be a mixture of all of the areas, or you can pick any 2 areas and solve 20 to 25 sets at least 2 to 3 times a week. That is mandatory. Okay, that is very, very crucial because 8 questions का इसका weightage है. Okay, and yeah, but the right technique is very important. Don't just go by your existing knowledge, and don't fall into any traps or gimmicks also जो आपको बोलेंगे कि ठीक है पैरा जंबल 1 मिनट में कैसे solve करना है, या just like it's a serious topic, okay, and you cannot solve it under 1 minute. If you मतलब बहुत simple वाले जो होते हैं, of course anybody can solve it, but जो cat level के होते हैं उसमें at least you have to give it 2 minutes. If you're not giving it 2 minutes, also your chances of getting it wrong are very, very important, very, very prominent. So please make sure you don't fall into any traps, don't fall into any gimmicks, understand the concepts thoroughly, understand the language clues, understand the logical clues, go through the right level of questions and practice, and uske liye you have to be a part of my most expected series. Okay, so guys, this video ka particular purpose ye tha ki a lot of students don't even know the names of these topics, which I found out, and they don't even know like what constitutes each topic. Jaise para jumble mein they know para jumble ki theek hai, you have to arrange the sentences in the right order. Odd one out, they just think that ठीक है जो स्टेटमेंट थोड़ा सा अलग लग रहा नहीं, यू हैव टू बिल्ड एन ऑर्डर, यू हैव टू बिल्ड सबसेट्स, फिर जो स्टेटमेंट फिट नहीं होता है देन दैट इज द ऑड वन आउट. ओके, दे डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन पैरा समरी एंड ऑथर्स पोजीशन. ओके, दे थिंक दे आर टू completely different topics, and how do we prepare for them? Para completion, most of them have not even heard about it, and same with FIJs. Sentence placement, because it's a new area, again there's not much knowledge about it. So I would honestly suggest that you all be a part of the most expected series. Okay, right, but guys, as I said, there is no shortcut to learning, ठीक है, and इस stage पे आके at least I would suggest that serious preparation करना है, अच्छे level का questions करना है, अच्छे type के questions करना है, because ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए guys कि आप लोग पूरा अपना समय दे दो preparation में और फिर अंत में आपको पता जब आप mocks दो या असली PYQs दो आपको लगे कि अरे ये level का हमने तो prepare ही नहीं किया है, right? So it's don't fall into this कि ठीक है just to मतलब easy content, trendy content, popular content. No, it's a serious examination. You need the right level of questions, the right type of questions. Either say PDF, udhar se PDF. That's not how you prepare for the examination. You have to get it done by good quality, batches, educators, curated questions. So please make sure guys that you join the batch as soon as possible. You can use our code COREMBA in order to subscribe, and you will get this offering at a very great price. Okay, also watch the description box guys for important links, like links to register for the All India mock test, the links for our free webinars that we are conducting, strategy webinars, and also there's a link to a Google form which we would like all of you to fill, and you can get more details about our our upcoming plans and sessions. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching it live, for watching this, and I will see you live in our daily sessions Monday to Saturday at 5 p.m. Thank you so much guys. Take care.